Hello, Dr. Amy Mercovich here, chiropractor and posture expert, and today's video is all about gardening. This was a requested video for gardening tips for people who suffer with back pain. How do I get out in my garden without making it worse? I have 5 helpful tips for you. The first one is to kneel or squat. Squatting is difficult for a lot of people because they don't have that kind of hip flexibility, but if you can do it, you want to actually squat down. If you can work here like this and you have the hips and knees for it, this is great for the lower back. The other way is to kneel. Now these are the best kneeling devices I've ever found, and these are found not in the gardening section but in the tiling section at your hardware store. So people who tile, masons, these are the heavy duty knee pads. Get a pair of these, they feel great. Just strap them on, you're not moving a cushion around. These work great. So heavy duty knee pads, and actually kneel down. Now another tip is to keep what you're working on close to you. So you don't want to be pulling a weed way out here. You want to be pulling a weed right here or digging right here. So stay close to what you're working on. That's why the knee pads help, because you can move around with the knee pads on and you're not trying to move a little stool or a pad around with you. You can just crawl around. So again, keep close to what you're doing so you're not putting as much pressure on your back. So squat or kneel and stay close to what you're doing. Another tip is use your tools. Again, knee pads, use wheelbarrows, use shovels. Try not to do the work with your back. Which leads me to my 4th tip. When in doubt, don't pull on something. Okay, enough said. You know that's how people injure their backs. They're pulling. It either gives or it doesn't give, but that strain is what often will make your back worse or injure your back. And lastly, this is the best tip, is when you're done in the garden, go in, grab your ice pack, and put it on the lower back. So again, we have some good tips here. First, kneel or squat. Second, use your tools. Use your knee pads, use wheelbarrows, use shovels. Try to make it easier on yourself so you're not depending on your back so much or brute strength. When in doubt, don't pull. Stay close to the work you're doing. And lastly, ice when you're done. 15 minutes with a cold pack on that lower back will help bring the inflammation down and it'll make you feel better. So there's your tips for in the garden.